Okay, I swear. It wasn't heavy. I don't know why I made that sound effect. Hi, hello. How are you? I have ran away. My son's in school, and I actually have something here in about an hour. But, yeah, I haven't gotten to do my devotional for the day yet. So I was like, oh, I've got to stop to pause to do that. Let me pray. God, I thank you so much for your love. I thank you for all the things you have done, all the things you will do. Lord, I ask that you help me to please communicate communicate what it is that you want me to communicate. I ask that you please meet whomever may come across this, God. May we hear your voice, God, above all else. Amen. Okay. I missed you. Yeah. Yup. And then this morning, I'll get into the devotional here in a second. And this morning, as I just praying to God, talking to God, listening to worship music, there's just a few things. So I guess let me explain. I'll be vulnerable and be open. So, like, for me, for me, how I conduct myself and even what I feel inside of me matters a lot. What does that mean? Well, if I have a stressful situation or stressful interactions with people, I personally, me, Priscilla Ana, do not like feeling any kind of negative emotion towards others. But I'm human, right? But that is what I constantly am fighting. I don't like feeling negative emotions towards others. That's the plain and simple fact of it all. So somebody does something that is like out of hand. I personally do not like feeling negative emotions towards other people, even if they are justified. I do not like feeling those emotions because to me, it's a seed, right? I don't want to plant seeds within myself for hate, for bitterness, for unforgiveness. I just don't. I don't want that planted within me. Pull it up. I don't want it. But I'm human. And so I, this morning, was going to God as I do, because I'm like, Lord, here are all these things that are occurring and stirring up things within me. Please help me. I need you. God, I can't be close enough to you. I need you closer. God, please help me to be loving inwardly. No one would probably have any clue of what I was feeling, but inwardly, right? My inward person, I need help. Then as I was praying that, I was like, help me be. And then I'm like, it only comes through you. It's only through you. God, flow more through me. It's only through you that I can be loving, gracious, not hold things within me. It's only through you. And then as I'm doing that, I was thinking, man, This is why I like doing the devotionals and being right here with you. Because here, I am me. I feel like I am me. I hope you guys can see me. Should I move sides? Maybe I'll just be a shadow. Hold on, let me move you back. There we go. Okay. I feel like I'd gotten like even more of it. Yeah. And so then like, I just gotta go, man. I've gotta go and do my devotional and like focus my intent and just, and then like, as I was driving here, I'm like, Lord, it's you. Like, it's you that I'm running to. But there are people that you've given me that share that space with me. And thank you, because that's where I want to be. So, I hope that made sense. Here I am to do the devotional. So I have, it's an app called the Bible app. I think that's like what it's called, is the Bible app. I think it's YouVersion. Yeah. And it actually has different translations like of the Bible, but also has different languages in there. So that's a thing. And in that I am doing, and I'm not going to do this every day here. I am doing this for today. So thank you so much for joining me. If you want to do this on your own, it's called Worship, a study on the book of Psalms. So, and I don't remember what day I am on, but this is Worship, a study on the book of Psalms. And so today's Psalms that are part of it, it's Psalm 54 and Psalm 55. So I'm going to read the Psalm 54 and Psalm 55. And, yeah, and then so the portion I'm going to read and like the discussion and all that is part of this devotional, Worship, a study on the book of Psalms. All right. And, you know, as I have openly said many times, I know that I don't let myself be human. It's something that I'm trying to work on. Loving myself, even when I feel emotions I'd rather not feel. I don't care if they're justified. Who I want to be. All right. So Psalm 54, the Lord upholds my life. O God, save me by your name and vindicate me by your might. O God, hear my prayer. Give ear to the words of my mouth. For strangers have risen against me. Ruthless men seek my life. They do not set God before themselves. Behold, God is my helper. The Lord is the upholder of my life. He will return the evil to my enemies. In your faithfulness put an end to them. With a freewill offering I will sacrifice to you. I will give thanks to your name, O Lord, for it is good. For he has delivered me from every trouble, and my eye has looked in triumph on my enemies. And you know what? The Selah over here is actually on the side, so I was supposed to pause. So after, for strangers have risen against me, ruthless men seek my life. They do not set God before themselves. Selah. Pause. Which it means forever, I believe. I don't remember. Anywho, is there a note here of it? Okay. Psalm 55. Cast your burden on the Lord. Give ear to my prayer, O God, and hide not yourself from my plea for mercy. Attend to me and answer me. I am restless in my complaint, and I moan because of the noise of the enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked. For they drop trouble upon me, and in anger they bear a grudge against me. My heart is in anguish within me. The terrors of death have fallen upon me. Fear and trembling come upon me, and horror overwhelms me. And I say, oh, that I had wings like a dove. I would fly away and be at rest. Yes, I would wander far away. I would lodge in the wilderness. Selah. I would hurry to find a shelter from the raging wind and tempest. Destroy, O Lord, divide their tongues. For I see violence and strife in the city. Day and night they go around it, on its walls, and iniquity and trouble are within it. Ruin is in its midst, oppression and fraud. Do not depart from its marketplace. For it is not an enemy who taunts me, then I could bear it. It is not an adversary who deals insolently with me, then I could hide from him. But it is you, a man, my equal, my companion, my familiar friend. We used to take sweet counsel together. Within God's house we walked in the throng. Let death steal over them. Let them go down to Sheol alive, for evil is in their dwelling place and in their heart. But I call to God, and the Lord will save me. Evening and morning and at noon, I utter my complaint and moan, and he hears my voice. He redeems my soul in safety from the battle that I wage, for many are arrayed against me. God will give ear. God will give ear and humble them. He who is enthroned from of old, Selah, because they do not change and do not fear God. My companion stretched out his hand against his friends. He violated his covenant. His speech was smooth as butter, yet war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. Cast your burden on the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never permit the righteous to be moved. But you, O God, will cast them down into the pit of destruction. Men of blood and treachery shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in you. Okay, so the way it goes in the devotional is it says, what does it say? So they kind of give like a little blurb about, what does it say? What does it mean? And how should I respond? So what does it say? David prayed for God's help against the ruthless men seeking his life. He was distraught because his friend had become his foe. What does it mean? Both of these psalms reveal the sting of betrayal. David's prayer in Psalm 54 concerned the Zephites, who, despite living within the borders of Judah, David's own tribe, turned against him twice in hopes of gaining favor with Saul. And that's referencing what's written in 1 Samuel 23, 19 through 23, 26 through 1 through 3. 26, 1 through 3. Psalm 55 was written much later in his life about a more personal betrayal, that of his son Absalom and his close friend Ahithophel. David's life could have been sidetracked by bitterness. Ooh, see how timely this is? David's life could have been sidetracked by bitterness and revenge had he not shifted his focus from the people who hurt him to the God who could save him. Yes, Lord. He resolved to trust in his faithful Lord who heard, helped, and sustained him. He chose to look to God and praise his name rather than wallow in pity. Yes. How should I respond? Can you identify with the agony of betrayal? A coworker may have tried to advance his or her career by saying derogatory things about you. Worse yet, a family member or close friend might have betrayed you, your trust somehow. When those events alter the course you had planned for your life, dismay can turn to long-term anger and bitterness. Will you give that hurt to Jesus right now? He hears your prayers, and he will be faithful to help and sustain you, no matter who has turned against you. Amen. So, this just confirms what I was saying, and what I gotta go to God, because I have no room for bitterness, hate, anger, unforgiveness. No room. I was actually thinking about that. I think it was yesterday as I was praying, because I talk to God all the time. And I was just thinking about something, and I thought, I've seen people be eaten away by unforgiveness, bitterness, anxiety. And as I was talking to God yesterday, it was like, how do you keep your mind? Because I was like, Lord, I don't want my mind to rot away. As I age and as I become older, I want my mind to be sound and joyful. Who's that beautiful, gracious, jovial 95-year-old? And that's what I want. That's what I want. I don't want to decay away. You can be 20 years old decaying away. I want that to be clear. But I'm not talking about actually age as a number. I'm talking about like who I want to be no matter how old I am on this earth. Like a tree planted by the waters, always bearing fruit in due season. That's what I want. God, I just thank you so much for your love, for your goodness, for your mercy. All you need is a mustard seed from me, a mustard seed of love, a mustard seed of faith, a mustard seed, God, and you take it and you make it blossom and bloom into something so beautiful. Not by my strength, Lord, but yours. Thank you so much, God, for these moments. Thank you for the people, God, that I'm in communion with. You're so gracious and kind to send people to me who are your hands and feet of love in my life. May I never take it for granted, God. Please bless all those, Lord, that come across this. May they hear and see your love above all else. And God, as I turn to you to be strengthened, Lord, may they also be strengthened. Amen. Okay. I'm all right, like I said. Is that valid? Oh, it was my song. Not my song. Sorry. Let me rephrase that. The song I covered this week by Amanda Cook and Dante Bowe. Be all right. That's the way you should say that. Be all right, all right, all right. Anyway. That was a while ago. I don't actually remember how it goes, and I haven't heard it. Cause it'll be alright, 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 alright. It's gonna be alright, 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 alright. This won't last forever, baby, it's gonna get better. It'll be alright, 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 alright. Alright. All right, I love you so much. I'm gonna keep saying all right, apparently. But thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate it, and I miss you. I'm excited for Monday. Oh, okay, while I'm here talking about this and I have time, my son is getting an award on Monday, the 19th. So I will probably be here. I don't know what award. I have to go to a ceremony. They didn't tell us. Anywho. So he'll be surprised as well. So I will probably be here on Monday to start the reading of Cling, Living a Life of Intimacy with God. I think that's what it's called. Guys, bad, my memory. It's going to be like between 11 and 12 Central Standard Time. So thank you, brain, for remembering that. But anywho, so I'm looking forward to that, to be able to focus and, do what we do and be here with you. So, all right. I love you. Have a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever it may be. All right. Bye.